Today I'm gonna give every single thing in the new Halloween update a rating from A+ all the way down to F, and I'm gonna have to spend Robux to do it. Let's switch to my other garden that I actually haven't seen in a while, and we'll start planting all the plants. Okay, is this honey tunnel like bringing back memories for everyone? I haven't seen this thing in ages, though I want to upgrade it to a Halloween one, but we'll get to that. So using the Grow a Garden wiki, we can take a look at what things are in this, including all of these seeds, as well as all of these pets. Let's get planting. This is the blood red mushroom. I'll put it over here. Then we have the jack-o'-lantern seed, and the seed looks really cool. We will plant it over here. We also have the ghoul root. Put that down right there. The chicken feed, drop her down. Poison apple tree. I'll put that right there. And then, yes, I did manage to acquire the Bainesberry seed from the little bone dogs. Took a while, but I did get one. Let's put it down right over here. Hold on, can't forget the sear vine seed. Let me just put that down right there. We need to go and acquire the great pumpkin. How many Robux is this thing going to cost? I'm a little bit concerned. 1,100. It's like $12. I'm doing it. I'm doing it for you so we can actually take a look at it and rate it. Here is the great pumpkin seed in my hand. And now we're going to put this bad boy down on the field. So now I'm going to spend Robux to grow all. Yep, this is an expensive one. Yo, just to say thank you, go ahead and hit subscribe. Become part of the first 300k OGs on the channel, guys. As a thank you for spending all this Robux for the purposes of this rating video. Okay, here's all the plants. Let's start with the blood red mushroom. And overall, it's kind of a boring looking plant. Not gonna lie. Now, if it was like dripping particles of blood, I think I would up the ranking, up the score. How much does it sell for? In our hands, we have a 4.12 kilogram blood red mushroom. And when we go to sell it, I'm actually gonna sell it straight up. It sells for 42,000, nothing crazy right home, but you know what? It's okay. We're gonna give that thing a D. It's just fine. Moving on to the jack-o'-lantern. I think this is cool. I also am noticing that the faces are different. Look at the eyes on this one versus the eyes on that one. They're different every time. That's really cool. And it's the same face that I picked up. Hold on, I'll pick up this face too. Are the faces different? Ah, they are. That's so good. I love the theme. I love the fact that they're different. That is just so cool. The small one, it sells for, taking a look at the price valuation, 30,000. And then this 4 kilogram one, it sells for roughly 38,000. That's fine. Strictly from vibes, this thing is an A. I love it. It looks great. I love that it's different every single time. Definitely an A plant. I love it. Now we've got this guy. What is it? The ghoul root? Wait, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. It has a face. Look, 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 look. It has a face. And the face is slits in the weapon itself. The weapon, the plant. Okay, that is cool. Is it a single harvest plant? No, it's a multi-harvest plant. Okay. And you can walk around this ghoul root. Yo, I want to grow a huge one of these. I want to grow like massive ones that turn into like these massive statues hanging out in the back of your garden, in a Halloween kind of garden. I kind of want to grow huge ones. This is really cool. Definitely a flavor win. And it sells for 72,000. That's not bad. You know what? I'm giving that one a B. I kind of like the jack-o'-lanterns better in terms of an aesthetic, but the fact that you can grow those into really big ones, I like that. That's kind of a B. Now we're looking at the chicken feed. This is the chicken feed. Why is it called the chicken feed? I'm going to pick it up and hold on to it. Okay, chicken feed. I don't understand what I'm looking at. Let's try and sell it and see what it values at. Chicken feed sells for 70,000. It's got good value, but you know what? It's an ugly plant and it's kind of useless. I'm giving it an F. That's not Halloween. That's nothing. F plant. Now this poison apple tree is goated. I want to grow a huge one. Well, the only problem I have is that the trunk does a really cool but really weird like bendy thing. But I kind of want to try and grow a huge one. And what is this dangling off of it? That's so weird. And the poison apples? Oh, they're giving off an evil poisonous miasma. That's cool. Look at this. Does it give off the poison? It does. You can see the little poisonous smoke coming off. Style points. I like it. And this totally normal sized one sells for 148,000. That's legit. Okay, I'm giving it an A. I like it. A+. I'm giving it an A+. I like it a lot. I want to grow huge ones. I love the vibe. I love the theme. It's perfect. It's fantastic. I love the colors. Now, this is the Bainsberry. This is the thing that came from the pet, the bone dog. It's weird look. It's like eyeballs staring at me. Creepy vibe. Definitely a creepy vibe. Let's take one, a 3 kilogram one. It's almost like I'm holding on to like weird cotton candy. It's like marshmallows with black eyes. It's really strange. And we're gonna sell it for 55,000. Price is okay. It's a C. You know, it's a C. It's fine. It's kind of cool looking, kind of low value. It's C. Now the Searvine is definitely spooky Halloween. Really weird looking. Wait, the eyeballs follow you. Okay, no. That's legit cool. That's legit cool. The eyeballs follow you. Yo, that's awesome. I'm sorry. Just a really cool attention to detail. The eyes follow you. That's awesome. I'm gonna take one of the eyes. Let me take a look at this. Oh, man. If you can make it so that while you're walking around, I wonder if I was here with another player. I'm gonna grab my alt. Let's walk up to the eyeball and see if the eyeball will follow me on my alt. Nope. Oh, that would have been such a cool little detail to have it follow you like that. I think that'd be so cool. Even on my mains screen, the eyeball doesn't follow. I love this. This is so neat. In terms of value, what are we even looking at? I want to sell this. We've got 119,000 base. That's not bad. This is a B+. Almost an A. I'll give it an A-. It's actually an A-. I love the fact the eyeball follows you and it's got the really cool creepy vibe. And now the piece de la resistance, the Great Pumpkin. This is a regular sized Great Pumpkin. You can see little ghosts popping off of it, and we know that it actually provides mutations to other fruits in your garden. But in terms of value, this 14 kilogram Great Pumpkin, which just kind of looks benign and kind of normal looking pumpkin. What's the value? What is it worth? How much does the normal one sell for? 162,000. That was a normal size one? 162,000? That's kind of legit. That is an A+. Provides mutations, looks great, would look so sick if it was huge, and sells for a boatload of shekels. A+. I also appreciate that none of them are single harvest plants. Now that we have them all cleaned up, let's take a look at the pets. We are staring at a grand total of 9 different pets in this event. The first pet is the bat, and for all my pets, I've got some pretty big ones using brontosauruses and using barn owls, so you'll be able to see these models really well. I like the way that it's animated. All the ears flap and the wings flap nicely and the body moves very nicely. And I like the attention to detail on the coloring. You notice all the darker bits of darker brown working its way through the wings amongst all the lighter brown. I like that attention to detail. Downside though, he only hovers along the ground. I wish he flew a little higher up all the time. And the effect is kind of mediocre. It makes spooky plants have a better variant chance, but you've got things like the silver dragonfly, the regular dragonfly, and the butterfly to apply those variants anyway, so it's not really an effect you really need. All in all, I give the bat a D. It's okay. It's a bulk pet. It's fine. Moving on to the bone dog, I adore this model. You can actually see the gaps in his ribs. You can see all the individual ribs here in his rib cage. Like here's a rib and here's a rib. That's kind of cool. And it's basically a golden lab. You can see the golden eye patch, the golden lab eye patch over its left eye, but it's all bones. Even its tail is in multiple segments. That's awesome. And the effect is pretty solid. Gives you a chance to get a random seed, including a chance at the exclusive Bainsberry seed that we showed earlier in the video. I give it a C-. I think it's a cool looking pet. I think its design is better than the bat's. I think its effect is better than the bat's. C-. Now the spider gives me the heebie-jeebies, because spiders give me the heebie-jeebies. Though he's kind of cute in a weird way. Honestly, I like the idle movement of it. The torso is split into 3 parts and they all move independent of each other, and everything moves really nicely as it kind of like bounces a little bit and breathes. Great attention to detail in that regard. How does it walk around? Yeah, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. I got goosebumps looking at it. Now its effect is really, really good, to the point where that people are valuing it as a ghost hatched or as a Titanic. Anything caught in its web has faster cooldowns as well as faster growth speed on plants, but we're not too concerned about that. We're mostly concerned about the faster cooldown on pets. Ultimately, I'm giving this guy a B+. I think they did a great job designing him, and I think they did a great job giving it a really cool web-like effect that is fitting and pretty strong. Now we're gonna take a look at the black cat. I got a big one here. He's 2.7 kilograms at age 1. And just from looking at it, they did a great job. He looks cute. I love how the eyes move. I would like to see the whiskers move though. You know what I mean? The little twitch of the whiskers. Every time the nose moves, the whiskers should also move. Now, the black cat has a phenomenal effect. Like, this is probably going to be game breaking, and people are telling me that multiples of them stack. I need to test it. Every 4 minutes goes to a cauldron and naps, and anything within 10 studs will be 1.27 times larger, up to 2 times larger per cat. And I'm hoping that multiple cats stack. And he looks good walking around the garden, especially with a larger size. All in all, the cat's a B. I wish the animations on his body were a little more interesting to look at, a little bit better. I'm also not too sure about the colors, but its effect is second to none. You can't go wrong with it. It is a power crept moon cat, and that's cool. We are gonna switch over to the store pets. This is the pumpkin rat, and I have a 4.4 kilogram pumpkin rat at age 1. I kind of like that it's almost like a Brazilian wrestling mask of a pumpkin around the rat's face with the glowing eyes like he's Batman or something like that. It's kind of cool. And he looks really good walking around the garden. Well animated, the ears bouncing, that's awesome. The whiskers are moving. Did you see the whiskers move as it was holding steady there? But the effect is pretty mediocre. Every 6 minutes converts a pumpkin into a jack-o'-lantern, collect all 5 variants. I guess once you have all 5 variants of the cosmetic, you don't need this anymore. I'm gonna give the pumpkin rat a C. Just a straight C. I think they did a good job animating it. I like its appearance. Its effect is just okay. Moving on to the ghost bear, and as a fan of bears, I love it. I love the look. It's like if Mama Bear dressed up Baby Bear in a ghost outfit. But other than that, it's basically the bear model that we have on multiple different kinds of bears. And its effect does apply the spooky mutation. Is it the only source of spooky? I don't know. Yeah, I think this is another C pet. It's okay. I like bears. That's the only reason it's high. I bet you if it was not a bear, it might be a D+. Now we have the wolf, and I've got a big boy, 4.4 kilograms at age 1. The wolf, I'm a little bit disappointed. I wish it was a black wolf, a little more feral looking, but that might be too aggressive for younger audiences. It looks kind of more like a dog and less like a wolf, not gonna lie. I wish it was a big old black wolf for Halloween. Though his walking animation looks really good. I like that. Now, the turning you into a werewolf for 36 seconds every 4 minutes, I wish it was more constant. But a 42% movement speed and 83% jump height increase sounds like fun. Can I get multiples of these and have them stack? Kind of want to test that sometime just to see how fast and how high you can jump. Now that I think about it, could I get a couple of 15-second peacocks to have the werewolf form constant? For science, we are switching back to my original garden. Well, my second garden. And I'm putting down my peacocks. Hopefully the wolf hangs out there by that. Stay there. Let the peacocks work their magic. The werewolf is hanging out there. He's not moving. He's going to get triggered by the peacock. Here it goes. I think, is it working right now? Whoa. Ah, it's a wolf. I'm a werewolf for 36 seconds. Yo, look at this jump height. Are you kidding me? I need to get more. Now, my big question is, can I be perma werewolf with the peacocks? Let's see. We're at a minute cooldown right now. I still have the head on my head. I don't see anywhere on my UI where it tells me that I'm a wolf. Oh, werewolf's about to use the ability again. Let's see. Yep, there it is. You return to your normal form. I think it pops you out for a quick second and then pops you back in when it uses the ability. Oh, if it pops you out, then pops you back in, that means they probably don't stack. They probably would each pop you out and pop back in over and over and over again. The wolf howled and gave 83 plants moonlit? What? I'm watching. Yep, see, you return to normal. The wolf blessed 86 fruits with moonlit? Oh, it's an AoE around the wolf. You know what? The wolf might be low-key good at spreading mutations for events where mutations matter. All in all, I'm giving the wolf an A+. I'm giving it an A+ because it makes me look cool. Next up, we have the Reaper, one of the coolest looking pets ever released in the game. It's not too spooky, it's not too scary, it's quite cute, and I like it a lot. And at only 3 kilograms, its ability is as follows. Every 20 minutes, sacrifices 4 fruits to apply a medium passive boost or medium XP boost to a random pet in your garden. This might be kind of cool, having multiple Reapers to maybe help level up your pets. But if you have multiple Reapers down, you don't have multiple other pets that do the leveling stuff like blood owls, etc. Strictly from vibes, this thing's an A. Effect, it's probably more of a B. I'm gonna give it a B+. B+. Finally, the Headless Horseman. I was so excited to find one. I finally hatched one, even with Brontos on the field, and it was only 1.5 kilos. So a medium-sized regular headless horseman. Very cool, trailing effects. The first transcendent pet in the game, and it's prismatic, I know. I say transcendent in one video and everyone destroys me. It's a prismatic pet. The third prismatic pet in the game, and its effect is second to none. It's insane. The ability to give things nightmare, which is an improved rainbow, and this guy has a 6% chance? Oh, they've buffed the percent chance. 2% was really low. 6% chance to give nightmare? That's pretty good. All in all, A+. One might even say S for the Headless Horseman. What do you guys think? Comment down below with your thoughts on my gratings for all of these pets and plants.